Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. As we kick things off, we're staring down the barrel of a par 4 first hole. All you got to do is hit it straight up the middle, and then we'll take it from there. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. Well, at least you're on the green. You're not in that beach. And this one is from way, way out. Breaking pretty hard to the left. Just a little too much power. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. This one's tracking. And you're at even par. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Well, no good. Oh, that'll do. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. That was well played. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. And you're 2 under par for the round. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. It looks like we're going to be in the fairway. And this is around the 190 mark. Just in the green side rough here. Oh, denied. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Okay, stick this one nice and close. We got a par 3 here on the 5th. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. You had that one dialed in, didn't you? This putt is 9 feet away. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. And after that hole, 6 strokes off the lead. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. Okay, setting up here. Ball is above your feet. Keep that in mind. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. And we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And you're 6 strokes back from our leader after that hole. And the 7th hole is upon us. There we go. Great contact. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Here we go. Green side rough. We got this. Well, that's a nice chip. Well done. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Was tidy. Second shot here on hole number 8. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. And here we are, just in this green side rough. Oh, is this gonna go? Oh yeah, that was fantastic. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. And from the fairway sand, yep, that's going to do just nicely. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Oh, it's getting there. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. All right, second shot on the 10th. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. Our current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. You'll be all right there. This one's a 21-footer. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, this has my attention. Looking very good. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely done. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. And now the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. This drive should be safe. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. 3 strokes off the lead as well. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, on to the green. Let's do this. Here's a putt for birdie. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. And just 3 strokes off the lead. All right, nice approach on that one. And this one is for the bird. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And right now you're 7 under for the day. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Oh, that is lovely. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. And you're 8 under par currently. And now on to number 15. This one's a par 3. And we're going right of the pin. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Yeah, so it's going a bit to the right. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. This putt's around 5 feet away. Oh. All right, give this one a little tap. All right, let's get to the next. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. Looks like this one's safe. Looks like about 150 yards to go. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Sitting in the green side rough. Let's go. Oh, almost got that chip to go. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Continues to look good. Oh, no. I hoped that would go another way. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Yeah, that'll work. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Looks like this one's going left. Here's a putt to go to 7 under. This one looks like it's turning left to right down the hill. Oh, come on, get in there. All right, let's go. This one for the par. And you are 3 strokes off the pace after that one. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. Sweet. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away and 3 strokes off the lead. This approach is heading left. And the putt drops and your round's done. All right, you've wound up at 6 under par at the end of this one. Well done. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello and welcome to this society event. My name is John. We've got a par 4 sitting right in front of us on this first hole. And with that, let's crank this first drive out there and get on our way. And the tee shot is away. I hope you have a good time today. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Nice approach, pin high. That's where we like it. 14 feet to the cup from here. This one's going to the left. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. And we're starting the round at even par, and that's a great way to kick things off. And teeing it up on the second hole. Well, this one could roll into the rough. Just barely finding your way into this second cut. Nicely done. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. Oh, your approach is heading left. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Oh, just a tap in here. Moving on. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Well done. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. This one's heading left. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh, just about dropped it. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. Our leader is currently 1 stroke above the rest. Okay, 5th hole, par 3. Best of luck. This one's a little to the right on approach. And from the greenside rough. Oh, that shot was a beauty. Let's take another look at that. And after that one, 8 strokes off the lead. And teeing off now in a long par 4. So far, so good for this one. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. And this is our 3rd shot. you almost hold that out. This one's just 3 feet. All right, moving forward. And our current leader ahead by 5 strokes. And here we go. 7th hole, par 5. Let's get it. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. And you've done yourself a service there. We're back in the fairway. That's great. Oh my, you almost dropped that in there. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Oh. And a 4-foot putt. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. Now keep an eye on that wind out there. It's picking up. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Your approach is heading a little leftward. Nice work. That was some good golf. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. This one has just a slight break to the right. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And the 9th hole is ready for us. Hopefully you're ready for it. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. That'll do for the approach. Here's a 14-foot putt. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Oh, sliding by. All right, here is a look at our par putt. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, just missed the par. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. A 1-stroke lead for our leader today. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. I'm okay with that. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. I think this one's going left to right. Oh. All right, you got this left over for par. And a short putt, yes, but it will move to the left. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. This is out of the second cut here. I don't think this is going to be good. And from the green side bunker. All right, on to the green now, and let's leave that sand behind us. This one is safe par. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left, and just a little tap here needed. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And our leader currently has a one-stroke advantage on the field. That was good stuff. Here's our second shot on the 12th. "27 feet away." Downhill putt here, breaking to the left. Oh, it's going right by. Here we go. This putt for the bird. Nice putt. That's your fourth birdie of the day. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Okay, I'll accept that. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. Well, I think this will find the surface. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. And our leader currently has a one-stroke advantage on the field. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. Looks like he got a line on this. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, no! How dare you? How dare you do that to me? And that'll do it for this hole. Let's check the scorecard. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. All right, here's the par 3 15th hole. Well done. This putt is about 14 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, almost in there. And for the par. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. This one's about 110 from the pin. That should do nicely. And here's a look at what you need to do to get to 9 under. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh my, it doesn't go down. All right, give this a tap. And the putt goes down. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. That'll do nicely. And we're about 135 to the pin. A little bit off here. It's going to the rough. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. There's almost nothing left to this one. Okay, and after that, let's take a look at how things are standing here today. After that hole, 8 under par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. Second shot on the 18th. Great work there. That's a great approach. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Ooh. Okay, 4 feet to go. And it went by so quick. Just like that, your round is over. All right, this one is over, and you've wound up at 8 under par. Good stuff. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Today we start the round with a par 4. Let's start by piping this up the middle, and then we'll see what happens from there. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. Second shot here on the first. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. This one's your third. Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And you're 8 under par currently. Alright, second hole is a par 4. I think you know what to do. Ooh, there's some power into that one. Setting up about 115 yards out. I'll take that. 7-footer here. And your score is currently 9 under par. Here we go. We got a par 3 on the third hole. Hopefully we can carry over that bunker. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Just missing the birdie. All right, give this a tap. That'll work. Tapping in for par. All right, 9 under is your score. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. That's a safe shot. This putt's around 24 feet to the cup. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Ah, no good. On this hole, we've got this left for par. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And our leader currently is enjoying a 5-stroke lead on the rest of the pack. All right, you know what to do. Par 3 here on the 5th. And the approach heading to the left. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Way to strike that ball out of that sand trap. Not much left to do here. It's going to be hard to catch this one. Our leader currently has a 8-stroke advantage on the rest of the field. And now the par 4 6th. Good job. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. Good job tapping her in for par. Okay, 9 under is the current score. Teeing off now on the 7th. Beautiful swing. Okay, just barely found your way into that deep rough. All right, the ball's going to go a little more left than normal because it's sitting above your feet as we set up. Safely on the green. 10 under if you can sink this. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still going. All right, a little tap putt here. Boom. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Really nice swing. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And after that one, let's take a look at the old scorecard. And your score is currently 9 under par. All right, the 9th is a par 4. Well, that's too bad. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. Oh, almost hold it. This one's about 7 feet away. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. Pretty sure we're heading to the bunker here. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh man, that almost went. Good luck here. This is for par. And just a little putt here, but it does move right to left. And our current leader ahead by 6 strokes on the rest of the field. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. That's too bad. This might not be enough out of the rough. And this will save your par. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. All right, now let's see what the scorecard's saying. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Okay, here we go. Par 5, 12th. Good shot. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. The approach heading right. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Here's a 7-foot putt. Oh. All right, par putt. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. And here's our 2nd shot on the 13th. Decent approach there. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Not a bad result from that distance. And that puddle drop. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. Hole's about 10 feet out. Oh, birdie putt as well. That could have been good. And as we check the board, it is a 5-stroke lead for the person in first. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. Looking good so far. Oh, and the putt won't go down. And moving along. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole. Nicely played. We've got about 110 yards to go here. Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. And now this from 5 feet. Almost. Here we go, 4 par. And just inches to the hole. All right, now let's rip out the scorecard, see what that's saying. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. Great swing. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. This one might be a little too much. This one's about 22 feet to the cup. I think this one's going left to right. Well, this one's looking good so far. This one's still tracking. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And you're 8 under par currently. Best of luck here on the final hole of this one. That's unfortunate. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Careful with this one. This is from way out. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. I'll take that from that type of distance. And this is about 4 feet. And sealing your round with a putt. And as we head our separate ways, you've wound up at 8 under par. Well, might as well get on my way here. I had fun with you today. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there and welcome to the event. Nice par 4 in front of us as we kick things off. Now let's crush this drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there. And with that, your round has begun. Have a good one. Okay, second shot here on the first. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Oh, let's go. Get in that hole. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. Okay, moving on. Okay, even par at the moment. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. And second shot here on the second hole. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Okay, here's our third shot. Good job with that chip shot. All right, now let's check the standings in this event. After that hole, 8 under par. All right, staring down a par 3 now on this third hole. Approach shot worked out just fine. About 17 feet to the cup. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh, right by. All right, for the par. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. 7 under par after that hole. And our leader's so far ahead of the rest of the field in the final round of this event. It's going to be hard to chase this player down, I think. Great swing on that one. Here's your second shot on the fourth. And I think you might be short here from the sand. Oh, and how do you like that? That will drop for the birdie. Going down to even par after that one. All right, fifth hole, par 3. Let's do it. I think we're going left here. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. I went right by. This putt's about 5 feet. Our current leader is ahead by 8 big strokes at the moment. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. Ooh, that one had some stank on it. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Oh, brutal. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Okay, next hole coming up. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. And teeing up now on the 7th. Okay, there we go. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. Heading left. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Oh, well done out of that sand. Okay, safely home with that putt. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. All right, second shot on the 8th. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second in a row of birdies. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And now the 9th. It's a par 4. That's not what you want. We are in the deep stuff here. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And to save par. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. Okay, 10th hole is a par 3. Ooh, looks like we'll have to carry that bunker front of the green. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. And here we go, potential birdie. Oh, unfortunate. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. All right, we got an elevated green. Might need some more club. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. And this is your 3rd shot. Nicely done. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And you are currently 10 under par. The wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. This is looking like it might be trouble. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. Might be rough. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. Oh my goodness, is this gonna go down? And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Little play. And this one's about 135 yards to go. All right, we'll take that. Okay, here's your birdie look. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And we're marking down a birdie on that one. Nice. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. There we go. Nice contact on that one. This one's about 100 yards out. There's a bit of an upslope around the pin. We want to be careful of that. This putt is about 26 feet from the cup. I think this one will go left to right. This one's looking decent. Liking how it's turning out. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And 13 under par is your current score. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. A little wayward on that approach. Second shot here on the 15th. Okay, we're putting next. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. And that was a tee shot. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Oh, the chip's denied. Okay, this one is for the par. And the putt drops. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. And here's our second shot on the 17th. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Oh, what do we have here? And this next putt for par. All right, let's head to the next. 13 under at the moment. And now for number 18. We have a par 4 on this one. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. And if you sink this, you could put a 64 on the scorecard. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh, this one's looking okay. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. All right, you're done now. And at the end of this one, 13 under par for you. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.